Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with an update for my project polish. So quick disclaimer on this video, if I sound a bit hoarse or a bit quieter than normal, is because I've had a cold for the last couple of days and I have a really bad throat aches. So yeah, if my voice doesn't sound as normal, please excuse me. I just really need to film today, so I'm gonna try to push through it. But yeah, let's just jump into the polishes. So I finally managed to get a swatch wheel. If you don't watch my introduction, I didn't have my swatch wheels here because I was sure I had them around this flat, but I didn't. I had them at my parents' house, so I had to order some new ones. So I ordered a swatch wheel and I have it right here. So I'm gonna go through the polishes in the order on the swatch wheel. And the first one I have is this one right here. And can we just take a moment on how kind of cohesive the color palette is? These are the polishes. I didn't even realize how kind of close in tone they all are, but I think it's quite pretty to look at, to be fair, so I don't mind it. But yeah, the first polish that we have is this one right here, which you can barely see on the swatch wheel, but it's this polish from Rimmel, and it's one of their metal rush polishes in the shade Pearly Queen. So I'm gonna show you where I was when I introduced this polish into the project. So you can see that is where I was, and this is where I am now. So I have used up about a third of the polish, which is really good, I think. And this is one that I'm definitely going to push for to use more in the next month, because hopefully I will be able to move this out quite quickly. Spoiler alert, I haven't used anything up for this update, so getting something else for next update would be amazing. And yeah, this is definitely one I feel like I can push for and push to try to get out. So that is the first polish. And then second up we have this one right here, which again you can barely see, and this one is more of a topper shade, and it's from a Swedish brand called Depend, and this is in the shade which is completely rubbed off, so I can't really say. If I can't remember, I will put it down below. But it's just this kind of pink topper shade, and I'm actually wearing this on top of my polish today. I'll show you which polish I'm wearing, but it's basically the topper on top. And again, I'm going to show you where I was when I started and where I am today. So I've had this in since the last year, so that's why it's so many progress lines, and that's why I was all the way up to the top when I first started. But when I introduced it this year, I was at this line right here, so the second top one, and I am down to here now. So I think I used up about half of what I had, which is really great, and it's another one that I definitely think I will be able to use up before next update. So hopefully I will have at least one polish done by next update. But I'm really proud of this progress. I'm quite tired of wearing this polish actually. It kind of mattes down everything that is on. I feel like it looks quite cool on camera, but in real life it's not as reflected as I want it to be, so it's not my favorite, and I would be really happy once this is out of my collection. So next up we have this polish right here, and this one is one that was completely new when I introduced it in the project, and it's one from the brand Ant, and I actually got this free with purchase when I purchased my peel off base coat from this brand, and this is one of their Sun Envy Gel Effect nail polishes in the shade NV135. So as I mentioned, when I first introduced this was completely new, but I'm going to show you where I am now. So as you can see, if you can see, it was all the way at this line right here, so all the way at the top, and right now it's just at that top line right there, or at the kind of neck of the bottle. So I did use up quite a bit actually, and we are at the widest part of the bottle right now. Obviously this part right here is a bit shallower, so I think progress is gonna show quite a lot in the beginning, but hopefully the more we get to the bottom, the more it's gonna show. But I'm really happy with the progress that I have. This is quite a liquidy polish, which means that it takes quite a lot before you show progress, because it's not like thick and gloopy, but it also requires a few coats. So I'm really happy and proud of the progress that I have, and I said in the beginning that this is going to be more of a long haul polish, and I definitely stand by that. I don't think this is going to be gone in the next couple of months at all. I may even think that this may be in for like another like 5 months or so. So like I said, it's definitely in for the long haul, but I don't mind because I actually fell in love with this polish and I really enjoy it. So next up we actually have the only kind of matte, or not matte, but like kind of creamy polish, and that is this one right here, which is one from Essie, and the shade that I have it in is Merino Cool. So this is the shade right here, and this is another polish that I've had in since last year, and I'm going to show you where my progress is. So again, since it was in for the last update, let's see if I can show you better. The second top line right there was where I was when I started, and this is where I am now. So hopefully you will be able to see without my ring light completely blinding you, but I have managed to get a bit of a progress, but this is such a hard polish to get progress out of because the bottle is so big. But again, this is another polish that I'm hoping to get out in another 2 months. I definitely don't think I will be able to get it out in the next month. And it's starting to get really gloopy again. It was very gloopy when I first introduced it. I think I may have to put some thinner in this soon again. And that will mean that the bottle will go up. So that will be a bit frustrating. But we'll see how this goes. It's one that I really enjoy wearing. And I actually love wearing this with the next polish that I will show you. They pair perfectly. I didn't even realize that when I first put them in, but they're so beautiful together, so I made that comment quite a few times. And I'm a bit frustrated that the progress isn't kind of more than it is, but it's still going, and I feel like I've used up about half of what I had when I started, and it's been 3 months so far, so hopefully by another 3 months or so it will definitely be out. So the polish that I've been pairing it with and that I'm really enjoying, which I actually have under the pink kind of glitter polish now, is this one right there. So this one, as you can see, they go really nicely together. It's like the exact same kind of color family, and one is just a metallic and the other one is a cream. But the polish that I am talking about is this one right here, which is from the brand Nordic of Sweden. And this is one of their Star Nails polishes in the shade. It doesn't seem to have a shade name, but it has a number, which is NP35. This is such a beautiful shade. I have no idea where I got this. I think I must have gotten it in like a goodie bag or something like that, because I definitely didn't purchase this, but it's one that I definitely really fallen in love with since I put it in the project. Again, it was a completely new bottle when I first introduced it, so I'm going to show you my progress lines. So as you may be able to see there, I was literally by the top right there when I introduced it, and I am now down to here. So I have managed to get some up progress on this. Again, it is one that is in for the long haul because it was completely new and it's a bit of a bigger bottle, but I'm actually quite proud of the progress that I've made. And again, like I said, I've been loving to pair this with the previous polish that I showed you from Essie, as well as wearing it on its own. So it's one that I've definitely kind of been loving, and I think I'm going to use this quite a bit. The only thing about this is I'm a bit worried what's going to happen when we enter the summer months, because this is going to be a bit of a darker shade. But hopefully, if I pair this with more kind of brighter colors, it will be a nice kind of switch up. But for now, I'm loving this polish, and I'm really happy that it's in the project. So that, you guys, was the update for today. Not too exciting because I don't have any new roll-ins, but hopefully by next update I will have at least 1 or even 2 polishes out, and I will be able to kind of pull in some more spring and summer shades, which I'm going to be really excited about. When I first swatched these out, I was really worried that I was going to get super bored with the color palette, but I'm actually quite enjoying it, and I haven't gotten bored so far, which is quite strange since there are quite kind of muted grey toned shades. But yeah, I have been enjoying them and I'm not bored of them yet. So I've already gone through my goals kind of briefly, but just to summarize, my goal will be, the first goal will be to definitely finish off this little mini bottle from the pen. I don't have much left, so I definitely think that's feasible. That's going to be my first goal. Then the second goal will be to finish up or get really close to finishing up the Rimmel Metal Rush polish. I feel like I will have to use this quite a bit more than I have been in order to use it up, but it's something that I really want to push for so that I can roll in some new shades. So yeah, I either want to use this up or get really close to using it up, and that's going to be my second goal. And then for my third goal, I don't really have anything that's too kind of specific or something that I'm really striving towards, but if I had to say something, I would probably say to try to get more progress out of this than I have been previously. I actually had quite a bit of progress this month, as you can see, but I just want to keep that momentum up and at least get minimum the same progress that I have this month, next month, or even more. So that's going to be my third goal. But that, you guys, was all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would love to know if you enjoyed this video, and also if you are new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. And otherwise, let me know down below if you're doing a project polish. I don't feel like this project is very common here on YouTube, so I would love to check out your videos if you do this too. But otherwise, I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.